It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On two, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Wide 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Gun. Stop. Left. Can. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. 12. 12. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. Rocco 80. Ready.
Throwing here, Miller. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Right 80. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
Going back, it's the handoff. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Burrow to the air now. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On point, ready?
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Gun. 11, 12. Shot.
Throw here, third down. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Stop.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Burrow on first down. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Cardinals are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, Man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Lions.
To throw, here's Milroe. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Milroe with it on 1st. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready,
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go. Traffic. Mustang 19. 60 bucks.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our 1st quarter. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. How about this? It's a 2-0 ball game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. It's Benson on the give. He gets the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
Ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Bison.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Milroe throwing on third down. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Flying down the middle of Henry. He got what he could there, calling it about 4 yards on first down. Offense up to the line fast. This is Henry on second. And 2 yards all he can get, so it's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Liking, 18. Crack all 80.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown! That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals jump in front now by 5. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Gun, 11, Thomas. 11. White 80. Shot.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
White 80. White hot.
Burrow from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Cardinals get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah.
Ready.
The drive begins with Henry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Handoff headed left to Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Cougar 19. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
From the gun, Milroe. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, He wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. We'll air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. Kraft has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
There's not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around.
Hold it ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Benson now from the gun. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Looking quickly here.
It's 19 tight, 19 tight.
A gain of 11 on the play.
7, 75, 79, 19 Lions.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. It's a design run from Milrow. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
I'm 1, ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is completed downfield directly. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On one, ready?
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
Let's get set. 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
At their own 16-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Milrow from the gun. He rolls to his right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it's second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10. No row to throw. Chased out to his right. Big gain downfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down throw here from Milrow. Hits his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
New set of downs from 37. Out of the gun, Henry. Well, he rocks that tackler. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A give left side to Benson. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
19, 20, 17. Scoop.
Short, it's Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. He's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Well, good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Ready.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll run. It's Benson. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
On 1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Right 80. Right is hot. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Cardinals get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready. 60, 70 Rangers, 19, 79 Broncos.
To the air, Milrow. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
50, 19 right.
First down.
Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Throw caught at the 6. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Let's go.
Benson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push the lead to 2 scores now.
Panthers 5.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Let's go.
Back to Benson here on second. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down from the 42.
Come on. Let's go. 19 Tiger.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Cardinals football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. First down from the 42.
Come 19, 60 Maverick.
To throw, here's Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. 19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Headed out right. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They look to run with Benson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals push this to an 8-point game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push the lead to 2 scores now.
Panthers 12.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll stay up right through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
It's second and 8 at the 30.
Burrow from the gun. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
11, Mighty. Here we go. Stop. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
11. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On one, ready?
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
12, 12, 12. Here we go.
Stick it in the air, and it's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left. So you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Milrow lasers this one deep down the middle. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Okay, ready?
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready? 19, Cowboy 80.
The give now to Benson. And he cuts it back right. And he is down to the 30-yard line. We'll get 22 out of that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Benson once more. He's got it in the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
12. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Ready.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now begin this drive with Benson. Next through and breaks away. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Go. Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Back. Viking 18.
Another run for Henry. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, they need 7.
Let's go now.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Running once more with Henry. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
It's 4th down.
Okay, ready?
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Trying for it with Milrow. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.